underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball can bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's the running back in the flat. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle court, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Catch made on the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Looking to throw here. It's another deep shot. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's incomplete. Offense facing fourth down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense facing third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
The ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Huskies looking to run some tempo here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's Cox. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and
breaks a tackle in the clear now. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, if you're able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show them the ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Butler. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. Completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. And the defense wraps him up.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. And he drops back in the gun. Has caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, any quarterback will tell you how tough it is to manage the football in these kind of conditions. I really think it's an advantage for the offense if you have a quarterback that knows how to handle the ball. Here, this one looked like it just got off of his hand and right into the hands of that defensive back.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. And doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered.